Today I'm sharing a very simple wire earring tutorial that's perfect for beginners. We're making garnet bead earrings using only wire. No ear wires or extra findings needed. So if you want to see how I made these, just stay tuned and I'll show you how. Hello, my name's Melissa and welcome to my channel. Today I want to make some quick earrings. Hopefully you find them easy to do. With Valentine's Day coming up, if you like to wear red or you like the color red and you want to wear red for Valentine's Day, maybe you'd like this tutorial. For materials I chose these flat garnet diamond shaped beads. I had gotten these from Fire Mountain Gems. I also chose some AB crystal 3mm bicones, also from Fire Mountain Gems. These are Swarovski, but I'm sure they have another brand that carries the same thing. And these add that little element of sparkle. For wire, I chose sterling silver. If you don't have sterling silver, there are some great choices out there that you can choose from. Sterling plated or even silver filled. I know parawire.com has some good choices out there for silver alternative wire. This is 22 gauge, dead soft round. A lot of times I would go with 20, but I don't know if you know anything about gemstone beads, but a lot of times their holes aren't very big. I already went through and made sure that these beads would fit on my 22 gauge. Okay, I didn't mention the amount. 3 garnet beads for each earring. And I've got 4 sparkles for each earring, and I'm going to need 2.5 inches of wire for each earring. So let's go ahead and measure that. The great thing about these earrings is you don't have to make hooks. The hooks are already incorporated into the design. So I flush cut both ends here. See this little bit of sterling silver I cut off? I'm going to save that. I'm also going to be hammering these earrings, so you're going to need something flat. I have a steel block here, but if you happen to not have a steel block, I always use the side of a large hammer. You do what you can. I also have this chasing hammer. My wire has a gentle curve in it. If yours doesn't, you can put a gentle curve in yours. Before I get started too, I'm using dead soft wire, so I'm going to gently tap my wire with the rawhide mallet. I'm just work hardening my wire a bit. Now I want to hammer the very tips of them to create a headpin. I'm going to turn my curve to the side, just hammer the very tip. Flare it out enough so my first bead doesn't fall off. Oh, let's check. Yeah, flare it out a little bit more. I do want a little bit of the headpin sticking out. Just like that. Okay, let's do the same to this one. Try to get them matching. Not bad. I'm gonna feed on my beads. These garnet beads aren't all uniform, so I just kind of tapered them from the biggest down to the smallest up on top. Just because that's what I got. They're not all the same. This one's pretty tight. Okay. Next, I'm going to grab my ruler again, about an inch in from the other end. I'm going to mark it. This is where we're going to make our bend. Grab my chain nose pliers here, and along the curve is where I'm going to make my bend. And I want to curve it so it just hooks through your ear and doesn't stick straight out in the back. And now your beads can't fall off. They're pretty equal. This side looks shorter because this bead is smaller, but that's just what I'm dealing with the different size beads. Okay, so now our wire is still pretty soft, so we're going to come back and hammer again. Stiffen this wire right up. Just make sure all your curves are to your liking. And gently tap. You can flare it at the tip here if you'd like. You can see that stiffens right up. That mark will come off with alcohol. You can also take a rawhide mallet. That'll harden the wire up as well without flattening it. There we are. Cute, right? So one last thing we need to do is to file the ends here. You can use a file or sand it with a Dremel. I have some metal files. I'll show you how I do that. If this is sharp, you can do this end too. Just to take the Sharpie bits off so it doesn't snag when you put it through the ear. All right, here we are. These are fresh out of the tumbler. You don't have to tumble them. I just do because I have one available. It's just a little rock tumbler. It shines them up nice, burnishes them, and hardens up the wire a little bit more. Here's a variation using silver beads. And of course you can use whatever beads you want for a totally different look. If you're just getting started with wire wrapping, I hope this tutorial was helpful for you. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps my channel out. Leave me a comment, let me know what you thought, and subscribe for more beginner-friendly wire jewelry projects. Have a great week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.